Gradey Dick, you guys know I went to the University of Kansas, so I'm actually a fan of Gradey Dick. I mean, I did say he's more of in the lines of like, he's not going to be a guy you want dribbling, but I love Gradey Dick. And I was so stoked that Toronto got him, even though I did want my Orlando Magic to get him so we can have that Suggs Dick lineup, but Jet Howard's fine. And it's funny because I think Toronto would have taken Jet Howard if Gradey Dick had been taken by the Magic. That's here nor there. But what we're hearing that they're dangling him like Ochai, Agbaji and Walker Kessler were used last year. So Jake Fischer is saying that if the Damian Lillard trade were going to happen, it would be not around Scotty Barnes. It would be around another player. My assumption is OG Anunoby because he's a seamless fit for, even if he was being sent to a rebuilding team like Portland, he would be the perfect pairing with Anthony Simons, Shaedon Sharpe, Scoot Henderson, Jeremy Grant, and whatever they do. He would be the heir apprentice of the Jeremy Grant role. He's a seamless fit with any roster and the contract right there, we'd assume. But they would need to get other things in that deal to entice the Blazers, and that would be Gradey Dick. So Jake Fischer of Yahoo Sports says Toronto has made it clear to all inquiring parties that Scotty Barnes stands as the franchise cornerstone for the Toronto Raptors. Sources say any deal that Toronto makes for any player might include Gradey Dick. Sources say, like Ochai Agbaji and Walker Kessler, were reused in the two Utah Jazz trades that they got for Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert. So it makes sense. And if you guys haven't really followed like what you guys think of Gradey Dick is a guy that I really like. I think he's more like Klay Thompson. You don't really want him dribbling the basketball, but he's a really good rebounder. Like what? He's basically a 6'9" shooting guard who can also play small forward. Oh, he's a wing, but he's not a guy you want dribbling. He can play make, but in terms of he has the ball and he makes a quick read either in transition or in just, at the top of the key. But it goes back to the thing is, I don't want him dribbling the basketball in live court, if that makes sense. And it's nothing against him. It's more of the sense that he's kind of one of those not Draymond, but Klay Thompson-esque guys that it's nothing like, how we were saying Sasha Benzikov is a guy that we all can't wait to see in the open floor, playing the NBA, but he's like Klay Thompson that they just do the whole dribble, shoot the basket, don't dribble the basketball, just shoot it. That's kind of Gradey, and there's nothing wrong with that. That style is still hella successful in the NBA, and you can be a great player. But this is just, if you're going to be trading for Gradey Dick, this is who you're getting, okay? Gradey Dick is a guy who's 6 foot. I guess right here, his measurements, Gradey Dick at the combine, if we're going to give you, I thought he was 6'9", but some people say that without shoes at the 2023 combine, he listed at 6'6.5". So with shoes, he's actually 6'8". So he's a 6'6", shooting guard with I believe almost a 6'10" wingspan on that arm. And he's a guy that is going to be able to shoot threes at 40% for his career. He is a close to 7 foot wingspan is what we're hearing. 6'9" to be exact is what it measured at. And that's good. He has a longer wingspan. He comes from a good family. Like his mom used to play. I actually interviewed him. So if you guys want to see his interview, it should be uploaded. He averaged 14 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, and about a steal and a half while shooting 45% from the field and 40% from 3 last year in college. And again, this is a guy who's going to come in. He's going to be able to, be a good floor spacer. He's got great mechanics, got good basketball IQ. At the end of the day, he's going to be a guy who's going to be able to hold his own on defense, which is going to make him a starter in the NBA. But his offensive game has the potential to be really good, but it depends on, is he going to be able to play? He has to be in a ball movement heavy scheme or a heliocentric scheme, which one player dominates the ball and then creates for the other players, as he's not going to be a guy who can create his offense simply by dribbling. He's going to be a guy who has to create his offense by moving without the ball, finding dead spaces in the defense. And that's obviously a guy who is very worth their weight in gold on offense in the NBA. But again, it's about him being the right fit. So whoever gets him is going to get a great player, just about the fit. So let me hear your thoughts.